one of the biggest doorways to living your full potential, your radically great life, is we have to learn to forgive. Forgiveness is on many levels, many levels. It can be from the smallest level of, I have to forgive my wife for saying that I wish she didn't say. If I hold it, then this suffers. I have to forgive myself when I say I'm gonna go work out and then I don't do it. And then the rest of the day, I'm like, I should have done that, I should have done that, I should have done that. Because what happens is when I don't, and I say, ooh, look at her, or oh, look at me, I'm using the voice of ego and the voice of fear. And the voice of fear will never get you to that place of opening. So forgiveness is incredibly important. Does anybody have anyone in their life that they feel they have to forgive, including themselves, for anything? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, good. And if you don't today, you will one day. Because it's part of the journey. Our journey is not to be here and just see how many likes we can get, how thin we can get, or how many people we can get to like us or love us. Our journey is to become ourselves, our authentic selves. And I believe the universe is always working to help us reveal the things that need to be healed. So when something comes up and we feel that anger or resentment, it's a blessing if we're conscious, because we could say, oh my gosh, look at that voice that I'm using, it needs to be healed. So in my case, so yesterday I had this situation come up. And it's been this like long situation. And I really thought that this was done with. And like, I need to forgive, and I'm gonna forgive, and yes, I've forgiven. Well, the situation comes up again. And I feel this like fire. And the real conversation, the first conversation in my head is, are you, Adam, you're crazy. How dare you? I can't believe it. Look at, and then calling my friends or texting my friends, or can you believe this? And then going, how am I gonna turn this around? I have to go teach tomorrow on forgiveness. I'm like, well, I won't teach on forgiveness, I'll teach on something else. I don't have to teach on forgiveness. But because it's so present in my energy and it's so part of my thought process, if I try to teach about something else, it's gonna be inauthentic, because this is really what I'm dealing with. So this morning I started to like think about it and be like, so what is forgiveness then? Is it saying, oh, that's okay that you did that? That's okay? And I thought, no, because I don't believe it's okay. Well, what's really underneath this pissed off, let's do it, I'm gonna put some Vaseline on my face, let's do it. Which is, it's the truth, right? That's the initial feeling. That's when you're in a protective mode in your heart. That's evidence. So I hear that, I go, okay, that's evidence, I'm scared. So then what? Well, what am I scared of? And then it kind of sucks to be like, oh, it's just fear? Okay, so what am I afraid of? So I have to really look at that. What is the deepest fear that I have about this that's happened? Why is that fear there? How could I use that fear to transform this conversation, to have it be useful information that will project me to fulfill my potential? It's the heat that brings change.